Spew shirt, check. I mean, SPEW. Cat ears, check. 3 Polyjuice potion mistake sets combined, check. Hello everyone, my name is Lauren and this is Brightest Switch Bricks. I've been traveling a lot. I went to Brick Fair, Virginia. I'm finally back. I made this mock like a month ago, but I still wanted to talk about it, and so here we are. You may have noticed something. I'm, not in my usual Lego office. I just thought it would be fun to film on location per theme, as we're going to be talking about the girls' bathroom set or the Polyjuice mistake. So this is a recent set from the summer 2021 wave of Harry Potter sets. It's a solid on its own. Like, for real, on its own, it is a great $20 set. I really love it. It's probably my favorite of the smaller sets that came out. It's just such a solid set. The minifigures are fantastic. You get Hermione with her cat head. This cat head is an awesome mold. It's got her hair and everything. It's really well done. And I just love the fact that it just slips on over her two faces. And the benefit of combining 3 sets was that I got 3 sets of minifigures. So now I'll be able to display them in both their forms. So I'll have, Harry, Ron, Hermione as normal, and then I'll be able to have Crabbe, Goyle, and Cathead Hermione as well displayed. But for now, I just have Harry and Ron in their normal attire. They still have Slytherin robes, of course, even before they change. But I also have Cathead Hermione as well, just because I wanted to highlight her in the set. Now, what was I able to fit into this mock? What I wanted immediately when I saw this set was a circular sink. Pictured here from the movie. I mean, come on, that sink, those round sinks are iconic in the movies, and I just really wanted a small display of those. So that was my initial motivation for wanting this mock, doing this mock. Inspiration, my vision were the round sinks. So luckily I was able to get kind of round. I'll kind of do an overhead close-up. It's also on my Instagram. An overhead close-up of kind of what I was able to do. And really, I just mirrored the 3 sink build of the original Polyjuice potion, and I've just put those back to back. They practically form a semicircle anyway, so you're pretty much halfway there. Now you would think you would be able to just use 2 sets and create this same round sink. You could probably get close. I just ended up needing a little bit more filler sink brick to really make the set pop and to really make those round sinks pop. I really needed some extras of these, which is what I put in between the 2 halves of the sinks that just made a nice connection point, and I just needed more of these, which that 3rd set really did provide. And I was, oh no. Oh. All right, so actually I was just able to pick the sinks up. So we'll do a close-up of kind of this, because it's kind of a modular and it stays together. So let me get closer. So here's the first half, right? You've got the 1 sink, spoiler alert, that lifts up into the entrance of the Chamber of Secrets, right? Well, that does really well just mirrored on the other side. Now I know there's not 2 entrances, don't come after me, it's fine. But I was able to just mirror on each side of that build, just kind of one of those small clips, 1 off, which was still able to hold and make this practically the same height, even though it may be just a smidge off. It was still able to hold everything I needed it to. I don't know if you can see in there, the clips, kind of how on each side, just put them next to each other and just built a wall in between. And then I added some decoration on the top just to make it more fancy, to make it more ornate, because those sinks are really quite ornate. So that's kind of how I did the sinks, which were my favorite part. This was so much fun to build and figure out, and I very much relied on the original build because I really liked the mechanics of the original build. So, you know, when you're new to mocking, just go off of that and build, almost mod it, really. I mean, this is practically a mod because I didn't come up with these building techniques, Lego did. So I just modded it to where I duplicated it and put them back to back. Build smarter, not harder. And so this is just kind of, if you wanted to see what under, let me remove the spoon because that's the only thing not connected. Sorry, this is not, once again, the floor pieces are really what you also need 3 sets for, just to make it how big it is. To give you an idea, this is how big it is. That is the base for under the sink. I didn't put in bricks because I didn't need to. I saved on the brick for the floor where I could, so that everything else I used, you can tell I ran out in some spots and used like a great piece back here, which really fit in. I mean, drains are in bathrooms, right? And you can also see the mirrored toilets as well. And then, I mean, just a quick view of the outside. Side entrances, front, side entrances, back wall that I did my best on. This was just the most random part of whatever pieces I had left. And then another 2 side entrances. That other side of the stall really took some imagination on my part to try and get to fit, but it worked. We got it. This is actually the back stall. It does run into this piece, but I mean, it's there and it kind of opened, so it worked. And then here's this front stall with the main door that opens out to the stall that Hermione goes into, the front. And I pretty much, once again, mirrored the stall build just from what was in the original Polyjuice set. So not bad at all. I think it turned out really well. I really like the height that I was able to get out of this, and using the repeating back windows, even though in the movie set, you know, they're really tall, continuous windows. I think this gives almost the same vibe. And it makes it, you know, it gives it more of an environmental theme and atmosphere, very similar to the movie depiction of the girls' bathroom. And so let's see if I can get this back on. This, once again, as I said, these 2 poles were just used as filler in between this to cover up that wall and make it a little bit more ornate, give it some pizzazz, make it a little bit fancier than what it was originally. This just goes there. Ladies, this is not Lego related. Bath caddy. This little tray, highly recommend. Amazon, look it up if you have a clawfoot tub, or if you don't have a clawfoot tub. It adjusts to your needs, to whatever you need. It's fantastic, highly suggest. Anyway, back to Lego. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and, the only thing connecting it to the ground is that middle wall. Now, removing the spoon again, very carefully. I can flip it and do a small zoom in. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Tilt. Something's loose. Okay. Anywho, On the back, you can definitely see where I used my 2 extra golden figure Harry wands here as decoration. You know what? Use that brain. Be creative. I didn't need those golden wands. So this was essentially my build. Hopefully there'll be some close-ups from when I can get. I'll probably just film it over here for this lovely back tile environmental staging area. I don't know. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you all have any questions, I'll try and get to them. I'm not very good at my comment section. I'm sorry. Life is insane. But I just hope you had a good time with me here in my bathtub, in my bathroom. It was a lot of fun. And I just really love this set. I had a lot of fun with it. And it was very intuitive to build and mod and mock. And I just really enjoyed it. This process. I really enjoyed the little kind of scene that stands on its own and makes a really nice little display piece just on my shelves. It doesn't need the castle, it doesn't need anything else. It just can kind of stand alone and people know what it is, even though it has that little extra something in addition to what the original set gives us. The depth, the height, the sinks, the stalls, etc. And it looks really good around the minifigures as well. Very, not to scale, but a nice scale in comparison to the minifigures. So, in the end, is this worth $60? No, it's not. I'm not saying that it's worth $60. But it was fun to just use the pieces that were given to me in those 3 sets. It was really cool to get those extra minifigures. And if this goes down to like $15, $12, like possibly on sale if you can get it that low, or double VIP comes around, I mean, I would say this is worth a solid $40. 2 sets, like $40, $45. This was fun to have the extra minifigures to display, to have the extra golden figures that you could possibly sell, even though this is a cheap set and it's going to be the easiest to get. One day, they might be worth something because, you know, like this cat hand Hermione, who doesn't want a couple of those laying around? And I got a lot of extra wizard cards. I think 2 come in this set. Don't hold me to that. I'll fix it on the screen if not. But you get extra wizard cards too, in case you were missing some. Granted, I got a lot of duplicates in these sets, but I don't think that's anything new to anyone. It seems to be a pretty commonplace happening recently, as many people have reported, even in the same set. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I did, certainly. Please stay tuned. I have another video where I combined 2 Bobaton carriages that I really enjoyed. I think it came out pretty good. Dumbledore only knows when I'll get that video out, but I'm going to make one. I will. And I'm going to do a Brick Fair Virginia haul of what all I got in the yard sales as well, so stay tuned for that. It's going to happen. I don't know the timeline. I'm not Sybil Trelawney, okay? But it's going to happen. Hold me to it. Yell at me for those videos because I'm going to make them just like I made. I told you I was going to make this one. It was just a month late, right? All right, everyone. In the name of cat ear, cat head, Hermione Jean Granger, homework before Lego. Don't be a troll in the dungeon or a Peeves in the girls' bathroom. And take care of yourselves out there. I'll see you next time. My name is Lauren. This has been Brightest Witch Bricks. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you next time.